Greetings, citizens of the world, citizens of the internet, and all participating members. We are anonymous. It has been known throughout generations that Defiance has a mask. Some may not agree with this idea. We do not think any of the 1%ers' ideas will last much longer anyways. How much longer will you bow down before the masters you see in the mainstream corporate bought media? Seems that at a certain point, folks would come to see the writing on the wall. The 1% took everything from the 99%, and now, the 99% are waking up. Is it the truth teller's fault? That is what the corrupt corporate bought government will blame to those who speak up. Last guy that showed up raising hell with the greedy money changers was hung on a cross. Nowadays, the corporate-owned thugs show up and water the so-called hippies. We was unaware that hippies were people sowing seeds that needed to be watered frequently. Another very normal tactic when standing up to greedy moneylenders is to have steel-cased shells shot at the slaves. Who or what came up with these brilliant ideas? It has been the topic of many debates. One of those steel shells damn near took a man's head off at a protest a few years ago. One of the most noticeable changes in the modern age now is the using of electricity to crush so-called dissent. This new form of torture has been tested and refined by the best science America has to offer. Occasionally, one of the units goes haywire and kills the victim. When this happens, everything is usually swept under the rug, or so to speak. Oh yeah, as far as any social reputation one has, the second you won't shut up, that will be a forgotten thing. Most likely, those stubborn pesky monsters who won't go away will have all your emails hacked by God, or who knows what. Your Fedbook, your Twitter accounts, kiss those goodbye. Better have backups for the backups. Anything anyone is doing that is illegal should stop immediately. Remember, you're standing up to corrupted and wealthy people who took everything, own everything, and now charges for everything. Now, on to what most Americans hold as value, you know, those material objects. Save yourself a lot of trouble and sell it all, you gonna lose them anyway. During this time, people may come along, people who want to be friends, but be very wary of the dark side. It has ways to get anyone to sell out. Chances are, your friends and family will be quickly convinced that you're crazy. Some of them could have sold out years ago and would never tell a soul. At some time after this happens, the lesson of solidarity will be learned. This will create a foundation of freedom. The person who takes things this far has learned to let go of all egos. As far as the internet goes, expect to have your world rocked. People in masks will show up, and the term "you gonna learn today" will be fully understood. It is, at that time, the enlightened ones will realize a masked man cruises the interwebs with much more power than any god known to man. During this time, most become convinced that someone is watching them. The few that voice this openly are quickly wrapped in tinfoil, or so to speak. As if all this was not enough, the trolls will show up in force. Word to the wise, never, ever, feed the trolls. As long as everyone is nice to the trolls, they will go away. First person that feeds those smelly creatures should get real. We are just saying, feed at your own risk. Anyone who makes it to this point with a fully functional operating system should pat themselves on the back. Most gave up long ago. The few that make it will become Jedis of epic buzzorness. So tell Darth Vader, we said, fuck you. Oh, and of course, do not forget the lols. We are anonymous. We are legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expect us.